Good evening. It's Friday Night Lights here in Foxborough as the Foxborough Warriors are hosting a interdivision game against the Attleboro Bombardiers. My name is Kevin Penders. I'm joined tonight by Jay Gordon, as I have been fortunate to say multiple times this season. And we are ready for its senior night. And so we're going to pause here for some introductions from Athletic Director Joe Cusack.
Before the start of the game tonight, we would like to recognize our senior basketball players and their parents. We've enjoyed having these players in our program, and we'll miss them in the next season as they move on to their future pursuits. First, Miles Horsley.
First senior, only three here in Foxborough tonight. Miles Horsley goes out to midcourt to meet his family. Multi-year player in the program. First year on varsity.
Next is senior Justin Neal.
Next is number 12, senior Justin Neal. The Fred. By his parents, Justin and Lizette. Justin is the Fred of the Fred and George Weasley twins. His brother Jeremy, also a senior here at Foxborough High. Not here this evening. And the last senior from Foxborough High this evening, Brandon Poku. He's joined by his family out at center court as well. Another four-year player here in the program. First year on varsity for all three of these seniors.
Let's have one more round.
There you have it, Foxborough. There is your senior three for the Foxborough Warriors varsity basketball team.
And if you'll now please rise where you're seated on the bench.
Pause for the national anthem. Difficulties there. Might have to make the Foxborough boys sing the anthem instead, Jay.
I was going to suggest you do it, Kevin.
No, the booth is quick to point out that that will fall on all announcers.
We're two parts of a barbershop quartet.
Good face for radio, not a face that not a voice people want to hear. People are like, it's hard enough for me to hear you talk about basketball. Please don't sing. So we're going to stand by.
I think I hear some singing over there.
I do hear some singing.
There we go.
They muscled right through. There's a sign of determination right there. There's two teams that are ready to get going. Yeah. No ice in the kicker here. Let's go, they say, as the Attleboro Bombardiers and the Foxborough Warriors sing their way through a cappella, our version of the national anthem here on senior night. Let's see. So as I said, we're going cross division here. So this is the only Kelly Rex game that the Warriors will see tonight this season. And it's going to be a good challenge for them. This Attleboro team, while graduating three significant seniors last year, is loaded and working their way right through the lineups of everybody they're facing this season. Their schedule has been very good.
Yeah, it'll be a very good test for Foxborough. They're playing well, and good time to get this Attleboro team, if there was ever a good time.
So you're going to see a little nod here to those seniors. Starting five for Foxborough tonight. A little different than Coach Gibbs' usual starting lineup. We've got Miles Horsley bringing the ball up. He's got number 1, Dylan Gordon with him. Number 12, Justin Neal with the ball. Swings it over to Gordon. Gordon up high, not there. That's off of Foxborough and out of play. Joining those three, Neal, Horsley, and Gordon, are number 10, Braden Poku, and number 24, Alex Penders. And for the Attleboro Bombardiers, number 1, Evan Houle. Number 2, Justin Daniels, who's just driving to the hoop there. Number 11, Alec Eaton. And number 15, Trevor White, who is their only sophomore, or one of their 2 sophomores on the roster. Jay, 15 is a clinically significant young man.
Yeah.
And number 32, Alvin Harrison.
Yeah, it's a solid group, a lot of size on this roster, and just a very good defensive team.
Eaton with the ball, he pushes it out to Daniels. Daniels swings it over to White. White up and around, not there. That ball goes out of bounds off Alvin Harrison. Nope.
Change of
the call there. Initially they indicated it was off of Harrison. It is now staying Attleboro ball. Attleboro on the side with a fresh 30. Coach Gibbs questioning the call on the shot clock.
Yeah, I would think if there was no change of possession, it should be a...
And there it is. They change it. It's back down to 17 seconds on the clock. They swing that ball out to Daniels. Daniels around to Houle. Houle back over to Eaton. Eaton gets some distance to Houle inside. Poku with the steal to Horsley. Horsley pushing the ball up the floor. Foxborough going into its around the 5. Penders over to Gordon. Gordon drives up, not there. Harrison with the rebound. Long ball broken up by Penders, but still controlled by Attleboro. Attleboro up and over, and they managed to maintain possession. Daniels with it to Houle. Houle with a short pop-up. He's got 2 points, and Attleboro's on the board.
A little chaotic on both ends of the court here, the first couple possessions. Got to settle down.
Play with a little bit more rhythm, hopefully, as they come. Horsley to Neal. Neal looking. Penders swinging in. It's not there. That's broken up by Harrison. Harrison goes underneath to Houle. Penders gets a piece of that on the
nice
board.
Block.
Somehow Attleboro still comes away with the ball, and that's going to be off. Dylan Gordon out of bounds. Attleboro ball. They're getting their opportunities around the net to disrupt the shot, Jay, but they're not getting that ball to take it back down and take possession, Foxborough.
Right.
Eaton on the inbounds. He's got Daniels. Daniels looking around. They're looking to go to White. It's not there. Daniels trying to get by Neal. On the screen, it goes to Eaton. White short on the shot. Horsley picks up the foul. His first. Foxborough's second. Why is it second? Excellent job of pinning that off the backboard. But you see right there, there's your opportunity. Number 2, Daniels comes racing in and steals that ball away. Good timing, good pursuit, a nice pin. Great moment there for that block. Attleboro gets the first of 2. Takes a 3-0 lead here with 6 to play in the first. Here comes the second. Eaton, money shot there for him. 4-0.
Yeah, let's see a little more patience on offense now.
Just a little bit more possession control. Horsley, that ball bounces off Horsley, over to Houle. Houle off to the races. That's 6. Houle is certainly not. Penders trying to come around. He does. Blocked by White. Penders gets the putback. Not there. Foxborough, Eaton on the move, not able to hold on that long pass. That's going to be out of bounds. We'll give it back to Foxborough.
Good look on offense. Got to get better at transition defense, though. That's a couple times they've slipped by us on transition.
They're definitely leaving a guy at the half court, waiting for that break. And there's a travel on Horsley. That's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Attleboro ball. Turnover. Possession definitely a factor on the offensive end for Foxborough so far here in the first. Neal on Daniels. Penders on the switch. Daniels looking to shoot, not there. Gordon gets a piece of that one, disrupts it. Off of Houle, ball out of bounds. Foxborough now looking to try to get something on the board here. We're 3 in. He needs some help. It's not coming. There it is. And now Horsley back to Gordon. Gordon looking to push it up the floor. They push it around. Defenders underneath. Worsley, long
Nice
ball
job.
for 3. There's an exciting moment for the senior.
Good look, inside-out basketball.
Cuts the lead in half. Oh, everybody's down on the floor. Gravity being a factor there inside the paint.
Way out.
Shots up. Penders going up and over. Harrison up and over on Penders.
Could have had a foul there, I think.
I thought there was going to be one. I definitely heard the call for it. Gordon looking to move the ball around. He's got Miles. Miles, ball gets away from Miles. Hool on the take back. And he just picked him clean. Ball possession being a factor here early for Foxborough. I got a whistle before the shot. Number 11. That's going to be on Alec Eaton. And with that, the seniors are going to go take a breather. And in comes the traditional starting 5 for Foxborough. Number 14, Ryan LeClaire. Number 2, Sam Golub. Number 33, Sean O'Leary, as we go back to our 4 sophomore, 1 junior format.
Yeah, a little tough to get it going when that 5 particularly aren't used to playing together. It takes time to get that adhesive play.
Penders moves to Gordon. Gordon looks to drive, sets it up. It's 2.
Good jump stop, clear the path, and then finish.
Dylan Gordon on the board. Justin Daniels moving it around to number 3, William Rooney. Ball long for Hool. LeClaire with the rebound. So to the bench have gone Alvin Harrison and Trevor White. Gordon with a long 3 off the back iron. Ball stays. We're going to get a foul here on 23. Jake Strominski. Here we're going to see Miles' 3-pointer here as Penders kicks it out. Miles with space and distance, gets that ball up, nothing but net.
Good looking shot.
And out goes Hool, and in comes number 5, Joe Francois Anevo. Golub with the ball. William running on him. LeClaire back to Golub, over to Penders. Penders hands off to Gordon. Gordon runs right into White. It's not there, that's a travel call.
He walked right into the help.
He did.
There's no place to go there.
Long pass cross court from White and that just rolled around and was determined to go in. Justin Daniels gets 2 there.
Yeah, good defense, better offense.
That was just gravitation. Oh, long pass from LeClaire to O'Leary. O'Leary has to come back to get it. And ball is picked away by Joe Francois Enevel. And that ball is going to stay off Gordon, out of bounds. Attleboro ball.
So what have we learned in the first 5+ minutes? They're very active with their hands in Attleboro.
Very active with their hands. Here's the replay on the drive. And the just very fortunate roll by Justin Daniels. Daniels with the ball now. LeClaire on him. They're looking for Strominski. They've got him. Penders up.
Good D. Good D.
Strominski up and over.
He stayed with him. He didn't go for the up fake. Just got the ball in.
Just took full advantage of the physics there. LeClaire to Penders. Penders being covered by number 21, Chris Holcomb. And now Penders underneath.
That's a good, strong move.
Back
good
up
job.
and in with
Good
a
job.
putback.
Good determination there by Alex.
Not willing to be pushed around. He's up for 2. 21 goes to the net. O'Leary gets a little backdoor push on piece of that. Nice job stripping that ball away on number 21, Chris Holcomb. Golub to Penders. Penders looking inside, it's not there. He looks to take it in himself. Kicks it out to O'Leary. O'Leary with a long ball, rattles loose. Barrera with it with a fresh 30. Golub, hard off the iron.
There you go.
O'Leary comes away with it. To Barrera, to Leclerc. Leclerc looking to drive, not there. Oh, to O'Leary, to Golub. Oh, rolls off the top. Fade away. Pop-up shot there. Penders trying to get in the way on that. Daniels up and around him for 2. O'Leary, don't think that was quite the handoff they were looking for, but they'll take it. Penders swings it over to Golub. Golub long for 3 off the front iron. Rolls out of bounds. Attleboro ball. 55 seconds left in the first. Attleboro holding on and expanding on a 14-7 lead.
Sam trying to continue that hot hand from last game.
From the other night.
3 for 4, I believe.
I think that's right. I think that's right.
Might have been 4 for 5. I don't know.
Might have been 4 for 5.
It's a good shooting night anyhow.
Daniels getting around Leclerc, rolling that up and in. They're going to have to deny that move to the basket. They're giving him the lane coming through, trying not to make the contact. Leclerc to Penders. Penders up and in. Oh, but not able to put it home. You have 3 guys collapsing on him as he's coming through. Daniels, long look. O'Leary with the rebound.
Plenty of time, plenty of time.
18 seconds. Clock is off. Golub screen sets from Penders to Golub. Golub's going to take another one. Fire away. That ball rattles around and out. Straminski, short. And Foxboro goes to the end of the first, down 16-7 here at the high school.
Considering that they...
I see here on a replay, this is going to be a bucket by Alex Penders. He takes it strong inside. He's got 2 guys there, Straminski and Runny.
Wouldn't be denied that hoop there.
Works his way through.
Considering that we probably had, 5, maybe 6 turnovers in that quarter, I think we're pretty...
We had at least those,
yeah,
yes.
So we're pretty fortunate to only be down 9 points.
And again, against a team that is putting up, this is a team that, let me just look at the schedule here. They put up 59. They held Milford to 32 just the other night. They put up, 67 against Canton. They put up 52 against Canton again. They haven't played too many of the small Hawk teams, and we haven't played too many of the big Hawk teams, right? And originally on the schedule, we were supposed to have tonight King Philip.
Right.
But schedules change. We had a little adjustment we had to make there, and here we are. But this is definitely one of the more added teams for the Big Hawk. They're currently in a 3-way tie for second in the Kelly Rex division. Mansfield, of course, running away with it, 8-0. Their season has just been, actually they're 12-0 overall. Their season they've just been unstoppable. Attleboro comes in at 8-3 total, 5-3 in the Kelly Rex. And then Franklin and Taunton are tied with them, both with 5 wins each. Milford, 2-8, and KP ending their season a little early at 0-9.
Yeah, Attleboro's definitely battle-tested.
They are
had a very good season.
They had 3 significant seniors graduate for them last year, 2 1,000-point scorers in Corleen Charles and Brian Ciccio. But they're certainly not showing great signs of loss for that. They're overcoming that. Penders goes to the bench and Gordon go to the bench. In come Andrew Finn and Cam Barrera. Coach Gibbs showing different looks tonight early. And that's going to be a travel call on Sam Golub. And Foxborough's turnover woes continue early in the second. Evan Hooley with the ball. Over to sophomore Michael Beverly. Alec Eaton hitting a long 3 on transition.
Looks like on defense we're switching a little too easy, and they're getting the matchups that they want. We got to fight through those picks a little better.
Sam gets hit in the face on that on the quick hands, and that ball gets away from Andrew Finn on the pass. Finn tries to go up and contest it. He cannot. Alvin Harrison with the bucket.
Remember what I said, to be fortunate that we're down 9?
And well, we're not down 9 anymore.
Yeah, forget what I said.
So I guess we're still fortunate, but we're not down 9. It is quickly a 23-7 lead for Attleboro here in Foxborough. Jay, one of the things they did say in the notes about the game the other night against Milford is Attleboro did not allow Milford to score double digits in a single quarter. Oh. So what you're seeing with that quick hands defense that they're playing up top, the guards have very fast hands. Right. They're picking that ball away. Foxborough not doing a particularly fantastic job of keeping it out of reach for them either, protecting it. But what you're seeing is those quick hands are just eliminating any opportunity for points because you can't get the ball past. This is going to be a three-pointer from Alec Eaton from Attleboro. You see Beverly with the kick. Sam Golub slow to get back there on the, just behind him on the play. And then again, off the steal, Poole to Harrison for 2.
Yeah, what I'm seeing with this Attleboro defense, what's making it so strong, is that pressure that you talked about. They'll pressure high, but their rotations are so good down low.
Yeah.
When you beat that guy that's pressing you high, the next guy or two are there and with clean rotations.
Well, and as we saw when Dylan's charging to the middle or when Alex is trying to go to the middle, even with that pressure up high that we're seeing, they still have 3 guys in the paint when somebody's coming through. So it's definitely disorienting the Foxborough squad on their play. We have a whistle going here. Too many men on the floor. Okay. So with that, we have too many men on the floor. That's going to be a technical foul on Foxborough. Yeah, we had a good solid 6.
Yeah, sometimes when you have that timeout, you're huddled up in the corner over there, and maybe it wasn't communicated, or maybe it was.
That's a play I haven't seen yet this year. It's an interesting one. Justin Daniels hits the first. And now taking his second shot. He's got it.
And the ball.
And the ball. And Attleboro's lead is creeping quickly to 20. They're not taking a very gentle tone to senior night, Jay. Now we've got, we don't like the compression sock. I'm not sure what's going on there. They're making Dylan Gordon rather, pull up his compression sleeve on his left leg. They're going to direct the same of all the players for Foxborough who have compression. They just made the same reference to Brandon Poku. John Gibbs looking at it and going, I have never heard that before. I don't know what you're talking about.
How many games have we played in this season?
Oh, yeah. It's a little late to be imposing that rule now. And now we're still waiting for this game to get back and underway. Referee is still talking to Dylan Gordon. Dylan Gordon just saying, I don't know what you need from me, dude. I'm just ready to play basketball. And now we're going to reset the inbounds. So, this game's going to need subtitles for us to understand what's going on. I really don't know what's happening. Harrison to Hoole to Daniels. Not to Daniels, rather to Eaton. Then to White. White for 2 as he gets up and over his defender.
Nice looking shot there.
LeClaire bringing the ball up now. He's trying to get past Eaton. The kick ball. That one is quick to be called. Gibbs calling out the call now. Play he wants to see run. Dylan Gordon inbound. He does to LeClaire. LeClaire bringing the ball up. Over to Penders on the handoff. To Finn. To Gordon. To LeClaire. That's not there. Ooh. Beverly swallows him up. Gordon gets separation. Up. And, that back iron is not his friend tonight, Jay. Penders gets a piece of it, LeClaire gets a piece of it, and Attleboro gets the ball.
That's just how it's going right now.
Yep, Beverly gets the body on Penders, and that's in for 2. Gordon to Barrera. Barrera, again, Houle with those quick hands. Oh boy, that's that pass got away from everybody.
A lot of contact there.
Beverly on the run, he's got Gordon, separation. Penders with the rebound. Penders back to Gordon. Yeah, that was not a pretty offensive set. Penders to LeClaire. LeClaire gets tipped by Houle. He's like Inspector Gadget with those hands. And he's got another 2 points on transition layups. Foxborough really struggling to move that ball inside on attack. LeClaire outside to Finn, but long.
Caught a break there.
Harrison trying to break it in transition to White. White, it's off his hands. Penders back on the defensive transition, but just to disrupt the play a little bit. Hearing footsteps more than actual contact.
Yeah, if you're Foxborough right now, you forget about the scoreboard.
You just focus on playing actual basketball.
One good possession at a time.
Right. Golub, Barrera, Gordon, and O'Leary. Penders off. O'Leary somehow comes away with that ball. Now,
good pass. Nice
quick
job.
pass from Golub to Penders. Good job getting his hand up, calling for it. Good job seeing it and receiving it. And that all starts off an O'Leary rebound. 31-9. 4 3/4 to play. Harrison. Yes, Harrison. Passes it inbounds. No, Houle now to Eaton. Eaton up and over. Oh, he's got the block on Gordon. Gordon was trying hard to get out of his way. Eaton would have been happy to go straight to the basket. Here's that rip pass from Golub. Penders calling for that ball on the slide and finishes it away for 2.
Good looking play.
Harrison to Houle. That ball gets away from, that's number 12, Shane Crotu. Eaton very quick on the move. Penders with a rebound to Golub. Golub pushes it up the floor. Now pulls back to Gordon. And they're going to call a shooting foul, which we'll take, but I think that might have been ball. And that's going to be on Alec Eaton, his second. Also in the game, in transition here for Attleboro is number 10, Christian Dame. Try to make sure I mention everybody when they come in. Gordon hits the first.
No back iron there.
No back iron. He wasn't close enough to it, that's all. It was. And out goes Shane Crotu and Alvin Harrison. And in comes number 21, Christian Holcomb. Number 2, Justin Daniels. Gordon hits the second.
All right, let's get some stops here, boys.
Straminsky passes it in to Daniels. Daniels bringing it up. He's got Houle. Gordon on him. Penders has the new player, number 10, Dame. And they're just getting up and over on those drives to the lane.
Yeah,
no one is able to slow them down.
A little quicker than we are right now.
Gordon to Bain. Ryan Bain in for the first time tonight. Golub back to Bain. To O'Leary, spins it around to Gordon. Gordon driving, lots of company.
Yeah, would have liked to see him kick that one out.
The opportunity was there. He had at least 3 guys with him, but that comes back out hard. And Houle, with a very nice pass over to Dame for his first buckets of the evening. Coach says, let's talk it over, guys. What are we doing? And Foxborough calls a timeout with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left to play in the half. it is a 35-11 lead by Attleboro. Here's Hool again on that drive. Look at that, just no-look pass over to Dame, and defense just not able to get there and size up on him fast enough, and that's an easy 2.
Yeah, Attleboro's just playing with a ton of confidence right now, as they should be. Like I said, it's going to take one possession at a time. Try to turn it around and just get some positives out of the end of this half.
I would not be looking forward to the halftime discussion with Coach Gibbs right now. But this continues at the rate it's going. You're going to see a lot of interesting combinations tonight as Coach Gibbs just plays around with new things. But I think you're absolutely right. That's the discussion that's happening in the huddle right now. One possession at a time, one bucket. Let's get back to work. Let's control the ball. Let's play our game, our tempo. Don't give up. Hold your head up and let's get back to work. Here they come.
I mean, defensively, we're looking at numbers 35 so far.
It's a 70-point night.
Normally, the last 2 games they've been giving up maybe that in a game.
Foxborough's averaging 54 points in a game.
Yeah.
Opposing teams are averaging 54 points against Foxborough in a game. We're on pace now to hit 70. Bain to Penders. Penders not interested in what Hool's doing. Golub on the wing. Off the back, Bain trying to get it. Oh, and he does not come down with it. Comes out of bounds. Foxborough turns the ball over to Attleboro. And here they come again. White to Hool.
It's a good look. He kicked it out to the open man. Right pass, right shot. Just didn't fall. Oh, another good pass.
Another great pass. That one hard off the back iron by Straminski. Penders with the rebound. Gordon now looking to bring that ball up and get something moving. Gordon to Penders. Penders to Gordon. And Gordon up and in for 2. And there's a possession. Important for them now to hold this, play as much defense as they can here to maintain. White, Penders on him. Looking to get separation. He's got Straminski, he's not there. Hool now breaking around. That ball's short. O'Leary with a rebound, hand off to Golub.
There's a stop. Let's turn it into some offense.
Now quickly to Gordon. Gordon to Bain. Bain to O'Leary. O'Leary on the roll to Gordon to Penders. Penders looking for help. Oh, and White gets a piece of that. And look who's there. Once again, Hool on transition. Every time we say transition, we seem to say Evan Hool's name. Gordon to Penders. Penders taking it to the lane. And finally, on those collapses, there is a foul. Penders will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul on number 21, Chris Holcomb. That's hard off the back. Penders misses his first. Here's the shot by Gordon to take to the basket as he rips in, separates, as Holcomb slides to the outside, gives him the lane, and Gordon comes away with those 2. Brandon Poku and Miles Horsley checking back in. Out go Gordon and O'Leary. 1:36 left, and Justin Neal are back in. Penders misses both. Very uncharacteristic. But there it is. So
that's how the night's gone, Kevin. So far.
Neal gets a piece of it. Horsley pushing. He's got LeClaire.
Oh, he's out.
Very heads-up play, but they're going to call it. Oh, and the guy on the baseline is outruled by the guy all the way down the other end of the court. But there we are. And that will be Attleboro ball.
I think he paid more attention to the dress code than he did on that play right there.
Same guy on both calls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't realize we had head refs. That's going to be a foul on Brandon Poku. His first. Foxborough still with a couple to give here. Let's use them all. LeClaire. LeClaire is already out of bounds on the throw. Neal.
Nice pass.
To LeClaire. Not there. Rebound by Neal. He's got Miles outside the arc. Not there. Prancing around to Brandon. Again, tipped away by the Attleboro defense. LeClaire maintains possession. Over to Penders. Penders comes inside. There is no call anywhere to be heard. That ball on the floor. Miles on the floor with it. There's a jump ball.
Good hustle play there.
I will tell you, Penders is getting killed underneath and when he's going into the lane, and you're not getting any whistles.
Yeah, sometimes you wonder if the refs are paying a little too much attention to the scoreboard and maybe trying to get a quick finish. Still got to play the game.
As much as that may be the case.
Got to play the game.
Fouls are still fouls.
Absolutely.
Penders comes away with it,
and
he picks up 2. Foxborough, 15 points here in the half. Certainly the biggest offensive struggle we've seen out of them since early in the season. Looking forward to getting through this half clean. Penders trying to put a block on. Oh, White is there for the rebound, and there's another putback. Bodies are flying everywhere for the ball, and Attleboro comes away empty-handed after several tips, taps, and tries. A lot of guys jumping under there. You're just not seeing that ball get possessed. What we are seeing possessed is the scoreboard, as Attleboro has taken a 22-point lead into the half. Here we're going to see on a replay, Gordon drops it down low to Penders. Penders comes in hard. You got bodies on that arm too, but none of those are getting called.
Yeah, starting to see them break through this defense a little bit, though. They're getting to the rim.
Yep.
It's not clean because there's contact, but they're getting to the spot where they need to get to. But nothing's going to change until we change our ways on defense.
Well, and until we possess the ball better up top.
Right.
I mean, that's really that is definitely a struggle for us here tonight. Hey, we always like to see the guys inside. Look at that. There's the guys in the booth: Mike Weber, Mike Everson, Scott Daniels, making us sound good anyhow. I don't know if they can make us look good, Jay, but they're making us sound good, and they're doing all the work for Foxboro Cable Access along with Matt Shea and a few other volunteers here tonight to bring you this broadcast live. We can't control the results. We can't control the broadcast. So here we are. It is halftime. We're not doing a countdown for the half for some reason. We're just hanging out and waiting. I usually have a counter going up on the board. Foxborough trailing 37-15 here at the half. I mean, one thing I will say that's good, Jay, if there's good news we're going to take from the last quarter, when you and I were talking about them hitting 70 points in a game, they had 3 minutes left to play. It's 37 points now. They only scored 2 points in the last couple minutes there, so you did see a much better defensive effort by Foxborough at that point in the game. Right,
and what happened there was we started to finish, and that didn't allow them those transition hoops.
That's right.
When you can when you can execute on offense, it takes away those quick transition hoops. And you made the point earlier about the pressure that we're seeing up top. I feel like we're kind of holding the ball up high, and we're thinking about getting it taken from us, where we should just be aggressive and use it against them and just try to take it to them. That's when you'll start to see the fouls. That's when you'll start to see the extra passes made because the help defense has to come up.
Absolutely right. Here's a look at the parents for the seniors. The only folks allowed in tonight, other than volunteers, to pull this program off. We do have obviously COVID restrictions in place. Foxborough not having spectators in its games, or none of the Hawk teams having spectators from away teams at their games. But there's 6 lucky fans. The six folks who are able to come in tonight to watch their senior sons go to work. And speaking of go to work, here we come. Foxborough starting with Gordon, Golub, O'Leary, LeClaire, and Penders. Attleboro countering with White, Daniels, Eaton, Houle, and Harrison. And we are underway. There's a nice big elbow by Harrison, not called. Foxborough comes away with the ball. LeClaire on the drive, maintains possession. They're going to call a travel.
Didn't look like he moved there, Kevin.
No,
the ball came up high, but he didn't move.
No, it did not. If you're going to call a travel on a possession like that, you might want to call the shove. Here comes the elbow. Let's watch it underneath. 1, 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not even a question. It's a lane clearing foul.
Oh, and there's the makeup call. Well, we're going to see what this young Foxborough team's made of now. They've been tested. Now I want to see how they can fight back in the second half.
They got to play a 16-minute game and just do what 16 minutes worth of basketball looks like. That's not it. Hool again with another pick. Pender's up high on Harrison. Hool going around Golub. He's got White underneath. Easy in for 2. They are playing three-dimensional chess, Jay. LeClaire on the body screen. Oh. I can't tell if that was supposed to be a shot, a pass. In the end, it's a turnover. And that one gets away from Attleboro. Foxborough gets a gift.
That's the one transition that they didn't execute right there.
Nope, Foxborough, there it is. Gordon picks up his dribble, now has the ball. He comes to work. Oh my goodness, they're just not there. Attleboro looking up quick in transition. That ball getting away from Eaton.
Push it.
Gordon Golub just trying to get out of there alive. He has the ball to Gordon. Gordon swings to O'Leary. O'Leary to Penders. Oh my goodness, almost picked off by Harrison. That one is picked off by Hool. And now Harrison looking to come for 2. He's not there. O'Leary makes the stop and the foul. And Penders says, is that me? Is that me? We got a timeout here as Hool is limping. Ref timeout. Coach is going to take a look at him. And while they take a look at him, they're going to bring in William Runny.
Thought somebody might have had the wrong color socks on for a minute there.
This is a black tie optional game. Trainer's going to go take a look at him. Harrison misses the first of 2. .6:15 left to play here in the third. Foxborough trying to play contained. Penders is up. White tries to come up and over him, not there. Penders with the rebound to Gordon. Gordon over to Golub. Golub being braced by Runny. LeClaire has the ball. Back to Golub. Golub to Penders. Penders, oh, they give him the lane. Oh, and he gets boarded by White. Eaton is down.
It's just what we talked about. Those rotations are spot on. It's the next guy's always there.
Ankle's broken by Daniel's move. He misses the jumper, though. Golub looking to come back down. He swings it wide of O'Leary, who manages to hold on. Penders with the ball. With mismatch, that's going to be long.
We'll get it.
Gordon to the basket. White on him. Good talking. There's trouble for
good rebound.
Foxborough. O'Leary still with the ball.
Hey,
that's going to be a foul on Trevor White. Foxborough maintaining possession there. We got some substitutions coming in. Out goes White, out goes Harrison. In comes Straminski. In comes Joe-Francois Ennevel. LeClaire picks up his dribble. He's got Penders, top of the key. They've got LeClaire now. LeClaire launches one, not there. Bounces back out, and again, Eaton on the move. He clears out underneath. Daniels with the 3, it doesn't fall. O'Leary with a long rebound up to LeClaire. LeClaire now to Gordon. Gordon over to Golub. Golub will shoot. It's not there.
The long ball is not there tonight.
That lid is closed. Here we're going to see, oh, this is the Trevor White block, I believe, as Gordon comes in. Yes. And that's something Foxborough's seen a few times tonight coming into the hole. Maybe they can make some hay with it now that he's not in. Attleboro slides the ball through. Oh, misses an opportunity to drive straight in. Penders saying, I can do it too. That is a very loud block. Denied. And Runny comes through the lane. Pender's timing it, saying, no, no, not today. We may not be winning, but I'm not letting you have that.
Well, one thing we know about this group, they won't quit. They'll play till the end.
Here, O'Leary looking up. Gordon. And Holcomb gets by Gordon, just gets around him on gravity, and lays it up and in for 2. LeClaire to Gordon to Golub. Back to LeClaire. LeClaire trying to drive, he's stripped by Strominski. Strominski on the move. He's got Francois and now on the side, and that's in for 2. Annavelle, excuse me. This game, which wasn't really in control at the half, is rapidly getting out of control.
Sure is.
Gordon for 3, he's got it. Foxborough getting to 18 here in the 3rd. Oh my. Just no help defense, no handles, no stop as Justin Daniels goes right around his defender to the basket. LeClaire, Gordon to Golub, back to Gordon. And that's going to be a kick ball. Subs coming in for both squads. Michael Beverly and Evan Houle coming in for Attleboro. Andrew Finn and Cam Barrera coming in for Foxborough. Here's the 3-pointer by Gordon. On the swing, you got O'Leary, time, space, and look. Nice shot. Saying, hey guys, we can hit them from out here. Let's go. Barrera to Gordon. Gordon, long ball to Penders. Penders looks to feed down to Gordon. It's there, yes.
Fortuitous roll there.
Well, I like the fact that they're still attacking the basket. Screen come through. Beverly swings to Rooney. It's not there. Pender's up for it. Oh, he is stripped out by Strominski, and he's out of bounds.
There we go.
Strominski just bare wrestles it away from Penders. Foxborough gets a gift there as Strominski goes out of bounds doing it. Gordon to LeClaire. We're in. Up 25 points. Attleboro is still applying a 3-quarter press. LeClaire hits Penders. Now Penders back to LeClaire. It's not there. Not sure. Oh,
there you go.
Nice slide. Nice slide and 1.
So that's exactly what I'm talking about right there, Kevin. He's on him tight. Ryan made an aggressive move, brings the next guy up, and we got a bounce pass to an and-1.
And if that play is there, that's exactly the type of play, Jay. At the beginning of the season, Foxborough is not making that pass.
Right.
We're not seeing it. We're not making it. Now Penders hits the free throw, and you're seeing more comfortability. You know, they're even though it's not a pretty score to look at, the reality is they're playing a lot harder.
Right.
And smart harder. Andrew Finn puts a body in Strominski to shut down that lane. Michael Beverly from the wing misses long on the outside. Excellent box out by Cam. He comes away with the ball. Barrera to Gordon. Gordon around Beverly. They're going to call a travel. Oh my Lord. Fox. So here comes that layup. Now watch the pass. You see the slide pass there from LeClaire right underneath Penders. Separates. Could have had, you had the and 1 there on Strominski. Houle swings it around. Beverly on the baseline going to work on LeClaire. Another big shove. Not there. Finn with the rebound. He's got Penders. Penders to LeClaire. A lot of offensive arm bars. Gordon, I like the first one so much. Let's go get another one. And, a foul underneath. Dylan Gordon draws the foul. Throws up the off-target 3, gets the rebound, gets underneath, throws one up, gets some contact. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, he was able to go get that rebound because he knew it was so badly offline.
But even knowing it, he still played it. And Gordon for 1. Michael Beverly goes to the bench. Number 12, Shane Croteau shows in. Croteau, I guess. I really need to have them do the rosters phonetically. Gordon's second is good.
Well, we got it down to 20.
And it is a 20-point lead for Attleboro. Foxborough having trouble getting around. Penders gets a piece. Gordon with the rebound, pushing it up the floor. He's feeling it, but it's not feeling him. Penders looking to hustle back. 3 men are back. Good job by Foxborough getting back to cover on that transition play. Oh, but Joe-Francois Anavel manages to get his own rebound, put it up on the wake side for 2. Bain to Gordon. Penders going baseline. On the floor, they're calling the foul.
It's a good first step by Alex there.
Well, much like what we've been seeing with Attleboro doing, Penders is taking it and putting it on the floor there, going baseline. They gave him the space, he took it. That's going to be Foxborough ball. Barrera with it. He looks to push. He's got a long pass to Bain. Bain, not there. Penders, not there. Oh my goodness! If you could just will it by arguing. It's he again getting 3 good looks.
Great work.
Killed underneath.
Great work. Everything but the basket.
Poole holding the ball for last possession. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Attleboro holding on to a 22-point lead. Now the jump shot, not there. They get another look though. Oh, they're calling it travel. Well, that's good. I thought that was going to be on Penders. And 2.9 seconds left to go. Gordon with the ball. Gets a look. Oh! Hits the same iron we've been seeing everybody hit all night. So we've got that spot absolutely isolated for basketball purposes. We need to now find a different spot. Jay, 22 points at the end of this third quarter. I will say I expected that to be a very different quarter for us.
Yeah.
I really thought we were going to be looking at a much bigger divide. So they're not making a lot of inroads to make the lead smaller.
Right.
But they're also, there's Netta Jury Penders. Always nice to see her on camera. But at the same time, they're keeping pace. They're not giving up. They're fighting their way through it. 47-25 going into the final frame. Would like to see Foxborough, keep chipping away and play possession by possession, but they are, as you said earlier, not giving up.
Right. You're looking for small victories right now, something that you can take into the next practice, something that you can take into the next game.
And they do have 1 more home game, 2 more games on the schedule, both against North Attleboro during the vacation week. So happy spring break for February break for everybody who is now rolled into Friday night. Give a little shout out right now for our volunteers. I know we just put up TJ LeClaire, one of our cameramen, and of course Netta Jury Penders, the best camera woman in the Bird's Nest in the Hawk. We're delighted to have both of them here helping us out. Matt Shea on the roving camera, keeping his eye on everything we're doing, and we thank them for volunteering. So we got 8 minutes. Jay, what do you want to see? Just keep intensity?
Yeah, like I said, small victories. You just played a tighter third quarter. Now maybe break this quarter in half and try to win the next 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Just try something positive.
And we have seen Coach Gibbs move guys in and out a little bit more tonight than we've seen. Ryan Bain on the floor now, Cam Barrera on the floor now, Andrew Finn, Alex Penders, and Dylan Gordon. Would it be good to see? I'd like to see a little bit more scoring opportunity diversity.
Yes.
That's with being able to isolate on guys like Dylan and Alex. You would think that might open that ball up, that opportunity up for someone else. Like right here, Ryan Bain, long ball, not there. Gordon trying to get there. Trevor White back in the game, just ripping the ball away. Poole moving things around for position. Over to Eaton. Eaton up to White. There's a giant mismatch there as Ryan Bain is covering Trevor White. Out to Houle, back to Harrison. Hool is seeing the floor so cleanly.
Looks like Attleboro started the fourth quarter with their starting 5.
They did. Yes, they did. Interesting approach when you're up by 22. Gordon kicks it out to Barrera, kicks it over to Penders, kicks it up to Bain, and not a lot there. Bain comes away empty-handed again. Attleboro now moving the ball. Hool looking for separation. He's got Daniels over to Eaton. Eaton swings. No, Eaton looking to get separation on Bain. He does. Over to White. White over to Harrison. Harrison around to Hool. And back to Harrison. Now to White. White over to Daniels. Daniels looking to get by Barrera. He does. Comes back out. Bain with the rebound over to Barrera. Barrera moves it up the floor. He's got Gordon. Gordon.
Good look.
Back door to Barrera, not there. Can't control it long enough. And Bain just not able to connect. Penders with the rebound. Oh, it gets away off Penders' hand. Back to Bain. Bain blocked by White. In a very familiar story here tonight. Finn able to break up the play on what was otherwise going to be just another series of wraparound passes. And that's going to be Attleboro ball underneath. Coach Gibbs goes to the bench, does a full substitution. Horsley, O'Leary, Golub, Poku, and Neal in for Foxborough.
Yeah, you really have to play through contact in this game because we've seen the whistles are few and far between.
It is definitely more of a street ball game. No blood, no foul here tonight. Trevor White moving on Poku, not there. Daniels moves it around to Hool. Hool killing you every way he can.
Yeah, solid game for him.
Neal inbounds the ball to Horsley. Horsley over to Neal. Neal to Golub. Golub looking to feed inside. It's not there. He backed out to O'Neal. Neal over to O'Leary. O'Leary to Poku. Now to Neal. Now to O'Leary. Now to Golub. Golub kicks it to Poku. And Brandon.
Get in.
No, Brandon not able to come away with it. 2 good looks. 1 more for good measure. Not there. Attleboro has the ball and is on the move.
It's the story of the night.
It's hard. Good opportunities. Not there to finish. And O'Leary, after batted around, comes away with the ball. Golub has it now. 5 to play. Attleboro up. And that ball gets away from Justin Neal. And Justin Neal answers on the other end of the floor with the block, but the contact draws the foul. No easy baskets, but no basket there at all. We're going to get Daniels going to the line to shoot 2.
Good foul by Neal there.
It was good to see him not give up. He came right back down. I mean, he compounded the play, but he stopped the basket, and took enough responsibility for the turnover to make the finish. Here comes the block. Well timed by Justin getting up there, and he does, but he gets the arm as he goes. Justin plays varsity soccer as well, and I believe tennis also. Soccer, he plays on the defensive wing. His brother Jeremy plays the other side. It's very confusing for me to call those games.
I can imagine.
Neal's foul allows him to limit that to 1 bucket instead of 2. And Daniels goes to the bench. Rooney is in. Attleboro slowly evolving into its reserves for this shift. Golub to O'Leary, again passes behind. O'Leary manages to hold on. Horsley passes to O'Leary to Poku. It's a good clean look. It's not there though. Quickly again, Foxborough back on defense. Something we've unfortunately had to say a lot tonight. Beverly with the ball in the corner, O'Leary on him. Swing it around high to Rooney, down to Holcomb. Holcomb to Beverly. Beverly, ball's behind Holcomb. Holcomb comes to the hole, ball's on the floor. Golub with it. Foxborough manages to create a turnover there. Hey, don't look now. It's, oh, no, never mind. I just did my own math.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It was a nice thought.
I I almost, oh my goodness.
Good finish
Mom,
there.
look what I found. That was
There's an example
very
of playing
pretty.
through contact.
Holcomb up top. He's got Shane Croteau. Now Beverly to Rooney. I don't know if it's Rooney or Rooney, so I say it differently every time. Oh, Golub gets a piece there on Holcomb's inbound. Nope. Back out to Holcomb again. They're looking to come underneath now to number 10. He's an air ball. Golub with the rebound. Christian Dame. Golub to Horsley. Horsley back to Golub. Golub looking to come inside. He takes it in. He draws the contact on Beverly.
Good aggressive take by Sam there.
And that's, I like the head fake. He got the outside defender to bite, created some separation, allowed him to come inside.
Yeah, and you know, he's such a good shooter from outside. He's going to get those opportunities when he can fake that shot and give those fakes and get into the lane.
And he goes, if he goes with confidence. Here we're going to see, this is Miles' take through the basket, Euro step up and over. It looked like James Harden there. Very pretty. Miles with his career high tonight. He's got 5. That's matching his number. Oh,
Big
Brandon
rebound.
Poku
Put it
with the
in.
rebound. Get in there. Oh. Not to be there. Not to be had.
He's had at least 8 high percentage looks in the time he's been out there. It's not falling for him.
No, they're all coming in hard. He's playing hard, but
Yeah.
the ball swings around to Croteau, back to Rooney. Over to Beverly. Over to Holcomb. Croteau. Air ball, tipped away.
Going the other way.
And with that, we're going to see Golub check out. LeClaire checks in. Penders has checked back in for Foxborough.
Let's find a way to get Poku the ball here and get him a hoop. He's working hard in here.
He sure is. He sure is. Just over 2.5 to play. 53-28 Attleboro. And that's going to be a reach foul on Joe-Francois Anneville. And that will be 1-and-1. You know, I was going to point this out earlier. Attleboro was out early on fouls in the third quarter. They had 5 in the third. I was like, we're going to be spending a lot of time at the line. It's been it's been 6 minutes since then.
Yeah, you know, the scoreboard
Miles
kind
picks
of
up another one.
dictates those calls a little bit, but the defense is very good. We can't take that away from them.
No.
It's solid.
They have played a very smothering D. Quick release, he's got 2. And he's up to 7 points. Tony coming into the middle, not there. He kicks it out to Croteau. Then to Francois Emile. He rolls it in. Horsley to LeClaire. LeClaire to Neal. They are trying to isolate to the seniors for buckets. Neal bodied back to Miles. 12 seconds on the clock, boys. There it is, up and over.
Nice
He's
floater.
feeling it tonight. Putting on a show for the home crowd. And that's going to be a foul on Attleboro as we got a moving screen by Michael Beverly. Very good ball player, sophomore Michael Beverly. Here's the layup from Miles Horsley coming in. Again, up, over. Just a nice.
Yeah, well done.
Of course he was watching the whole time. Pender's calling for that to get over there to Brandon Poku.
Come on, one time.
Oh, again, off the back iron. And you can see they're directing traffic over to those 3 seniors right now. It's all about getting them in the score sheet.
Oh, good defense
Neal
by
with
Neal.
Neal with a nice press, knocks it out of play. We're going to see some rotations coming out now. Rotations here. LeClaire out, Penders out, Finn and Barrera in. I think that's going to do it for our starting 5 here tonight.
I think so.
Dame up to Rooney. Rooney to Croteau. Over to Francois, over to Beverly. Andrew Finn doing a do-si-do there with Dame. Ball is down and under. Oh my goodness. They're going to call the foul before the shot clock violation. Finn trying to get a piece of the ball.
I don't know if I'd necessarily say that shot was going up. I think the grab happened before the shot was going up.
Well,
but
it's yeah, we're not getting any of those tonight, though, Jay.
Yeah, it's very low on the long list of problems I have tonight.
Here we're going to see the replay on that as they come into the lane. Dame underneath, ball is loose. Andrew Finn. I mean, I don't know if it was it was certainly an intended to be shot. Horsley comes away with the rebound on a lot of grab and chase. 55 seconds left here for Foxborough. Again, they get it down low to Poku. Poku, they're trying to let him take it inside. Andrew Finn.
Gotta give it to him soon.
Oh, no, that's going to be a...
Oh, he's going to the free throw line.
Well, here we go. He's going to do it. If he's going to do it, he's going to do it. He's going to have to do it at the charity stripe. They're working hard to get Brennan a couple of looks here at the basket.
And good for them. They're identifying the moment and trying to get him the ball.
We're not playing for the division title this year. We're not playing in conference. It is senior night. You're seeing that with a lot of playing time tonight for our seniors, which is great. Get in there.
There it is. Good job.
And he's on the board. Brandon Poku. In the books. Here's his second look. Hard off the back. Andrew Finn with the ball. Feeds it around to Barrera. Barrera over to Miles. Miles to Neal. Neal looking to come inside. He does. Kisses it off the glass. It's not there. Finn goes up high. He's got Miles. Miles, not there. Oh, a lot of people moving around with the ball. Neal with the ball now. He looks for three. That's an air ball. He got a little bit of the front iron. Andrew Finn with a full court press going to get that ball back for those seniors. Good for him.
Yeah, I like to see the hustle there.
No days off right there. And Attleboro's going to run this clock out with 4 seconds left to go. That's going to do it.
Yeah.
That's going to do it. Foxborough manages to keep it right around 20. It's a 22-point victory for Attleboro, 55-33. And just like we talked about with Milford, Attleboro, again, with that stifling defense, manages to keep Foxborough from scoring double digits in the quarters.
Yeah, it was very impressive, their defense. Not only do they make you pay, they make you work for every basket, they make you work for every pass.
They do.
I mean, it's really impressive.
I mean, every possession.
Yeah.
They're chasing you at the half-court line. They weren't stifling you with a full-court press. It wasn't like you were having trouble getting it out of your end like we've seen with some of the other teams, OA, for example, with that smothering full-court defense, that press. But they weren't doing that to you. They didn't have to. They had you at half-court. And with those quick hands, they were just moving.
Yeah.
And there was just no stopping them.
And, you know, game one, we sat here and we talked about how it was a young group and it was going to be a learning experience and there were going to be highs and lows and it was going to be a roller coaster. Well, you know, this was a low. They won the last two. They looked great last game.
They did.
And they, you know, came into a really good team that plays great defensively and makes the most of their opportunities on offense. And, you know, hopefully they'll learn from it. And knowing these guys and these coaches, they will.
Absolutely. Yeah. And of course, you know, we always talk about it in the sense of like Foxborough. Obviously, last year, Hockomock champ got to go to the playoffs, co-champs, right? I mean, 9 teams in the Hockomock entirely went into the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Just shows you the depth of this division. And Foxborough playing in the Davenport instead of the Kelly Rex, Attleboro playing in the Kelly Rex. Right. That Kelly Rex division is just so big, so deep, has so much talent to draw from. And you see it on display when even, you know, this is the second place team.
Right.
You know, and certainly they're holding on to that here tonight. But just a true struggle for Foxborough. or any of the small Hawk teams to be able to stay competitive on a full game basis with the big Hawk programs. My only comment on that, I guess, is I'm glad we didn't play Mansfield tonight.
Yeah, I would agree.
So I know we're going to keep you entertained here for a few more minutes. I think my understanding is we're going to have a special guest going, actually 4 special guests coming to join me up here in a few minutes, as Coach Gibbs is going to bring the seniors up and talk to us for a few minutes about their experiences here with the basketball program. I'm looking forward to doing that. Jay, will I see you next week? You
will see me next week.
Oh,
you couldn't drag me away from
this. This just gets better and better. Yeah. So for those of you who are saying to yourself, what do I do with the kids during school vacation? The answer is, I don't know. But what I do know is next Wednesday, Foxboro Cable is going to bless each and every one of you with a day of basketball coverage. Starting at 1 o'clock, the varsity team will be playing North Attleboro here in this gymnasium, and then they'll be followed by the JV team and by the freshman team after that. I mean, it's a full day. Grab your popcorn. Now, I know we've been blessed, again, most of the season already with Foxboro Cable Access providing coverage. They've done 3 games today. We had 2 with King Philip for the freshmen and the JV, and then we had the Attleboro team here tonight. So for these guys, that's just, par for the course. But for people being able to sit at home and say, I got a whole day of basketball coverage, what could be better than that? That's what you should be making all of your kids on break do.
Sounds
Watch
like
them.
Great free time for the parents. Put them in front of the TV and go do your thing.
And go do your thing. Exactly right. Unfortunately, that means they'll probably have to listen to us at 1, so make sure you eat a half an hour before you get in the pool with us. And we can certainly do that. Jay, have a great night.
Okay.
We're going to take a little break here, and then I will be back in a few minutes with Coach Gibbs and the seniors.
Thanks, Kevin. Have a good night.
My pleasure. Thank you. All right, we are back. I am joined here in our ESPN interview center with Coach John Gibbs and seniors Justin Neal, Braden Poku, and Miles Horsley. Coach, I know the result is not the one you would like, but your guys didn't give up.
No.
Which was really awesome to watch.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think early on, Attleboro's physicality and Attleboro's pace got the better of us and certainly dictated the flow of the game. It took us a while, really the whole first half. It took us to adjust to that. But then in the second half, we kept competing and we actually tied them for the second half. So I thought that we were able to adjust as time went on. But definitely, give credit to Attleboro. That's an excellent team, you know what I mean? And they really came in here. They were physical and they played fast and they were able to dictate the tempo to us certainly. And they turned, they forced some early turnovers and turned them into some easy transition baskets that we couldn't defend. But I think that we got better tonight. Playing against a team like that's going to really challenge you and be really physical and get into you defensively. That's a really good growth moment for this team, and I think we got better, and I think that this game will help us moving forward into 2 games against North Attleboro next week for sure.
Absolutely. We were commenting on the same thing. You saw a lot of – I think it's probably the most physical game you've played this year.
Yeah, no question.
Especially down low. There's a lot of body, a lot of contact, a lot of extra emphasis on the separation on the plays through the lane.
Yeah, and we knew that coming in, and we talked about it yesterday and today, but that's a lot easier said than done.
Sure.
It's one thing to talk about, hey, this team's physical, we got to be strong with the ball and take care of the ball and take good shots, and we got to slow them down in transition. That's easy to talk about and say, but until you get out there and see that pace and physicality, it's easier said than done. But like you said, I was happy that we adjusted in the second half and we settled in a little bit in the second half and we were able to even things out.
And I thought one of the great things that you were able to do with that, both at the beginning of the game and more importantly at the end of the game, was to actually get to experience senior night with your seniors.
Yeah, no question.
You got meaningful minutes from these 3 guys behind us towards the end of the game, opportunities for shots, some crazy James Harden-like Euro steppy layups.
It was great. I mean, obviously, you always want to win on senior night, and you want to send them off with that win and that positive memory. And even though we didn't win on the scoreboard, I thought it was still, like you said, a great opportunity for these guys to get out there and get some really strong minutes. They got to get out there and play together as a unit. They started the game, got in there again in the second quarter, and then obviously finished it really strong. And I thought they all went out there and played really well and played really hard and represented themselves and their families and represented Foxborough really well, like they always do.
As they always do. That's exactly right.
Miles went out there and had a night, gave him 9 points, and BK with a nice free throw at the end. Yeah, Miles.
The guys in the booth have done a great job of pulling some clips here.
Sure.
Here's Miles with the
Miles
Snoopy snow cone here. This was the
see.
Harden play as far as I was concerned. I'm coming straight through the lane.
These guys, these 3 guys behind us, 3 outstanding kids. You sleep well at night as a coach when these are your 3 seniors. You know what I mean? They're good students, they're good citizens and good people. Everything they do, they represent us in the program really, really well. It's been great having them this year and coaching them. And, you see the way the other guys, are cheering them on and supporting them and getting excited for them. I mean, that's genuine. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That speaks to what kind of kids they are, that the underclassmen on the team feel that way about them, that they love them and they respect them and they want to see them do well. And, it's been great. Having them as our 3 seniors, and I'm happy for them that we were able to have a season, and it was great to see them get out there and perform well on senior night tonight. But
and to have a senior night where they could bring mom and dad in.
Absolutely,
right?
We appreciate the administration allowing us to have the senior families come in for this game, and their parents got to see them play in person. And but again, these 3 guys are going to be great down the road with whatever they choose to do, wherever that path takes them in life, and. We're really appreciative of everything they've done this year and what's been like a very different season. They've been great to have as our 3 seniors.
Real tribute to all 3 of you. It's absolutely right. I think, one of the things that I also think is really important for the younger guys, you have a lot of younger guys on this team. One of the important things for them to see as well is you got 3 guys here. You're all first-year varsity players, right? Correct. So I think that's a really important takeaway for those young guys too. You got to earn this spot. You got to keep coming back. You got to grind your way through.
Absolutely.
And you guys are 3 examples of somebody who's done that. And that's really impressive, I think, as a takeaway message for those younger players.
We got any questions for these guys?
Always have questions for these guys. Yeah,
They got them Jay Neal's
this is-
dying
yeah,
to talk on that microphone
Justin's
back
like,
there
get
as
rid
he
of this
passes it
microphone.
off.
So-
It's like a hot potato back there.
So Justin, as I was saying on the coverage earlier, when you and your brother are playing soccer, I can't tell which one of you is which on the pitch. So I have to spend a lot of time. I don't know if you've actually listened to any of the tape, but you're just known as the Weasley brothers on live coverage. It's Fred and George. That's it. And so here's my question: which one of them are you? Are you Fred or George? Do you know?
I honestly can't even tell the difference between Fred and George. So
This makes me feel better because you've got a twin brother and you can't tell the difference between twins.
I can't tell twins apart. Yeah, I don't really know the difference.
So you've been away from hoop for a couple of years. You came back this year.
Yeah.
You were not able to play last year, right? You were
Yeah.
injured. So what's it like for you to be back playing ball again?
Oh, it's great. I mean, missing the past 2 years.
Give the mic. Otherwise, they make you put the headset on like me, and then you got to wear it for weeks.
Right. No, I just love being back out here. Missing the past 2 years. I really just wanted to play some basketball this year, especially during these times because nothing's open. I can't really go to the gym and play with my friends indoors, and I really like this team, this program, and being able to play for it. So it's
Awesome.
been great.
What's going on next year? Any plans yet? Or are you
I've
still
applied
keeping
to-
all your options open?
Keeping options open. I applied to 7 colleges. So I haven't heard back yet. I just finished up my applications.
So
over the past few
does that
months.
mean Jeremy's winning on the college count? Is he ahead?
No, he hasn't heard
there any
back from me
rivalry
either.
there?
No rivalry.
All right, cool. Thank you. That's
Yep.
awesome. Brandon, how you doing? You're
I'm good. How are you, man?
so you're another grinder here. You've been working your way in, and
Yep.
this is your first year of varsity. I know a bunch of you guys have been playing summer ball when you can sneak out onto the courts.
For sure.
It's what's the court over in Sharon that you guys have been playing at?
It's the Deborah Sampson
Yeah,
court. Yeah.
right. That's like the mini hawk over there, Coach.
I know nothing.
There's
I actually am hearing about that for the first time.
There's
Hopefully they wore their masks.
It's like Wednesday night lights. I'm sure
Right.
they all wore masks. They played in gloves and they had hand sanitizer. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind. So what's going on for you for next year? Or what's going on this year? What comes after this season? You only got a week left. It's unbelievable to
I
me.
know.
No banquet this year, so that's we're taking our moments where we get them. But you got other? Do you play spring sports?
No, I'm not a spring athlete, but I'll
Okay.
probably be in the gym a lot. Just
Okay.
lifting, getting in
All
shape
right.
again.
And so what's going on for you for next year? I know one of the places you're looking is Philadelphia.
Yes.
Yeah. Talk to us about that.
I got into Temple.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to decide if I want to go there, but I've also gotten into 4 other schools so far.
I'd be
So
very
I'm
careful about who you go there with. That's important.
keeping all my options open. Of course.
As you should. So Nick, in full disclosure, my oldest, Nick, is also a Temple admittee. And so, just judge it by the quality of the people who get in from Foxborough as to whether or not that's what you want to do. Cool. That's cool. What are you looking to study?
Biology.
Biology.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Like I said, we got some good students back here.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. You got your bucket. I know
did.
you had to work hard
I
for it
know.
tonight.
Yeah.
You did.
It was definitely hard working under the hoop just to put back a
Are they
layup.
letting you
but-
take the ball
Relentless.
home? They should let you take the ball home.
No, these guys were relentless. It was good to see.
It's all good.
Awesome.
It's all good.
Oh, here's the foul shot. We got it.
Nothing
we
but
got the
net,
clip.
baby.
Nothing but net.
Oh, man.
It's good.
It went in,
That
trust
could have
us.
been either one, but I'm telling you right now, that was
Nothing but
beautiful
net.
form.
Thank you. I
Yep.
It
appreciate
was
that.
beautiful form.
That was nothing
Absolutely.
but net cash.
Yep, that's exactly right. How about you, Miles? What's you've been working hard. We got 3-pointers. We got
Miles gave him the whole arsenal tonight.
Right, you had 9 points tonight, I think.
Yeah,
So-
just working.
What-
It wouldn't be, I wouldn't get the 9 points without my teammates, helping, working hard in practice, We've been going through it. We had ups and downs, but we're getting ups for sure, and then this team going to be better next year.
Yeah.
Really.
Awesome. We're going to see your 3-pointer right now. There it is. Pender's on the kick.
There it is. Nothing but net.
Nothing but net.
Boom.
Nice placement and shot. It's good form. You slow this down. You take your screenshot. You go home with it. Put it on the wall. Mom and Dad will be delighted. What's going on with you for next year? Anything?
Just keep my options open.
Keeping options open.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You guys gonna? Nobody's playing hoop next year. You don't think? You're going to school for school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be playing if I can.
Yeah.
Maybe intramural.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. You're coaching CYO ball, I
am
heard.
coaching CYO,
Oh, I don't know. We have a lot of things to talk about. We have a lot of things to talk about. So, anything you guys want to shout out to the hometown fans? You would not believe how many people are watching this since Mr. Gordon took over in the announcers booth.
We just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a tough season, but we've been working hard and getting better every single practice and every single day. So it's the little things that count that we do on the court. And even though we lost tonight, like Coach said, we got better as a team. And hopefully the younger guys can take that mentality with them and bring the fire with them next season, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, I think I speak on behalf of everyone. I say we're just glad to be out here in these times now, and it was really a pleasure being able to play for the team this year. Foxborough is a great program. Love the coach, love the players, love everything about this place. Got anything else?
Same thing what they said. Good coaching, good program, good school. Like, this is the place to be honest.
Awesome. Well, we think so too.
Yeah,
right?
and you know, these guys behind us, you know, they all kind of mentioned, like, you know, younger guys learning, getting better for next year, and you know, obviously we do have a lot of young guys in this team that have gotten a lot of minutes this year, and people like to talk about how we'll be better next year and win more games next year and things like that. But you know, whatever success we do have next year and you know, year after that, a lot of that credit will go to these three guys. You know what I mean? Because they've played a huge part in molding, you know, these younger guys with, you know, the competition that they give them in practice and words of advice, being older guys and things like that. And you know, after big wins that we hopefully will have next season, you know, we'll be texting these guys and you know, making sure that they know they're a big part of it. But in the meantime, we got 2 more games next week. We're not done yet this year, and we want to make sure we can close it out with a couple wins for these 3 guys next week and finish on a high note for them in their senior year.
So, and if you do that, you can tell Coach you're coming back to sit and talk to me on Wednesday. I'll be sitting here again on Wednesday.
Nothing would make me happier than being up here with you 4 guys after a big win on Wednesday to close it out.
I'll be happy to do it. Right? So you go earn the win, then you come back and we talk.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely perfect by me.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Hey, guys, thank you for taking some time and spending it with us and for spending it with Foxboro Cable Access. We appreciate it. Coach, as always.
Always a pleasure.
Great to spend time with you, too.
You know
guys have been a real testament to hard work here for the program, and we appreciate you guys being a part of it and being a role model for those younger guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Kevin.
You got it. Enjoy your Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. Well, enjoy tonight, because then you got to go back to work on Sunday.
Right. You know it.
So we're going to go back to work on Wednesday. Foxboro Cable Access will be back live 1 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a great night.